Alright. Just give me a second. Need to organize my fucking table over here. Alright. How's the audio going, by the way? Hold on. Alright. How's the audio going, by the way? Hold on. I think it's fine. Ooh, hold on. The game looks like ass. Let me just do that. Boop. Better, right? I will disable the preview so I can see what's so the game can run fine. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Oh, hold on. I think I need to set the audio again. Oh, no, never mind. It's fine. Move my window up so I can see the desktop audio. But yeah, let me know if like it's too loud or you need me to like, you know, lower it at times. Holy moly, geek! It's still Subu. I know. I finished praying and I immediately started. How you doing, Mesmeron? Oh shit! Who is this? Millie? I'm sorry, man. I'm about to do the story quest. I don't think I can accept people right now. But yeah. We'll be doing the Neuvillette story quest. According to the vote that we did some time ago, seems like people want to see Neuvillette's quest, right? Instead of Lini, instead of Ryosley, so we decided to do that. I heard the voice of the people, and we shall do it. We actually have 7 minutes left until the stream starts. But I think it's fine if we start first, right? The reason why I did this so early is because I have some other stuff to take care of. So I want to, like, you know, get this out of the way for my day. If you're curious and I have to tell you what that issue is, it's getting breakfast. I ran out of ingredients yesterday, so I need to buy it today. It's not hard. I just have to go out and walk the thing, right? So I just want to get this out of the way because I will be walking, like literally walking. It's like a morning walk, but it's for shopping. I don't want to use my bike or like my motorcycle just to get my groceries, right? I mean, that's a bit of a waste of gasoline. But yeah, let's start the stream. We're doing the Neuvillette's questline today. Hopefully it's gonna be fun. I don't know how long the stream will last, but generally we're trying to finish it in one go, right? So we did who was it? Baiju's story quest last time, and we did that really quickly. Although I talked a lot during the quest, so it might take longer. Let's begin.
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Neuvillette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
Ooh, alright. Hold on. Oh, because this is after the Archon quest, right? So it's either related to the Primordial Sea or it's related to some like old unsolved cases that Neuvillette now wants to, like, you know, finish, I guess, because he felt really guilty with Callus. But yeah, before we begin also, what do you guys think about the layout that I have now? I want to customize it even further, and I might do even more votes in regards to like, oh, what should I add on the layout, etc. So yeah, just let me know what you think, and I'll try to make it better as I continue to stream.
That's right.
Oh, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards. Neuvillette! Sadine! Hey there! What are you two talking about?
Oh, we know Sadine. Oh, I guess Sadine is the Melusine in charge of, like, you know, securing Neuvillette's door. I'm pretty sure I see her in our Archon quest with Navia, right?
Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our chief.
Oh no, that's a different Melusine, never mind.
He wants to investigate a case on his own.
I mean, why not?
Now, this is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective?
Planning to break into a new industry? I can introduce you to some amazing detectives there.
I trust that you'd be able to work that out with how well connected you are. But I must apologize. I do not plan on relying on anyone else's help for this matter.
Wait, what? So, how are we supposed to enjoy the story, Neuvillette? We have to be there!
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
Or maybe it's something that's perceived to be of non-importance, so much so that, bringing out Neuvillette himself would be a bit weird.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
Oh dear. Okay.
And then?
Oh, of course, because Neuvillette cares about Melusines.
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
Yeah, you mess with Melusines, you mess with the dragon as well. Oh dear.
I have no idea why you're so hung up over this. I've checked the schedule in advance and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
Oh, I forgot they got wings. What is that? What is the purpose of that? Like fins?
Thank you for understanding.
Ah.
I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina.
Nah, see, the game itself also wants me to finish it in one go or a day, right? So let's do this.
She may have no interest
He looks so
in
good,
official
man.
affairs, but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
Farina got it. It's fine.
Yes, understood. I'll come back later and deliver the note to her.
The way the Melusines talk is very unique. I love them. Thanks. Bye, Sadine. Wear some pants next time.
Judging from Sadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
It has to do with Melusines,
I
Paimon.
cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events.
Oh dear.
There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Conflict of interest? Care to explain in detail? Yeah.
Come on, stop being so secretive. We still have no idea what's going on.
To be fair, I mean, mind your own business kind of thing still happens, Paimon. I mean, we're kind of intruding upon his, personal activities.
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts.
Oh, really now? Cutscene? Please?
Long story short,
Oh.
a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Iudex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms.
400 years ago, dude. Holy shit. I mean, if no one asked questions about Neuvillette all this time, I would be surprised. 400 years? Oh, he's younger than Nahida. Holy shit. Alright.
There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Vautrin. Okay.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them.
With all your power, too. Yeesh.
The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power.
Yeah, of course, it's politics. It's what they do. I mean, it kind of makes sense now, because now Neuvillette has power over almost the entirety of Fontaine, with it being the nation of justice and shit. And he's like the main judge.
The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled.
What?
From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
What did they do to Carol? Shit. Okay. Seems like they're using Melusines against you, yeah.
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society. I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine. Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me.
Of course.
I have
If they
nothing
can't strike the
against
person
the
himself,
opinions of
they
others,
strike what's around them.
But the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent. It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
I mean, just root it out, I mean, call it tyranny or something, but if you want to keep the peace, that's what you do.
Even so,
Remove
why do
dissent.
you have to be the one investigating?
Oh no, this nation has turned into the a dictatorship. At least the dictator is a dragon and a good guy. This doesn't work with any other person, honestly.
There's the guards, the Marechaussee Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
Well, Paimon, we know what happened to him in the past, right? So it might be to, like, you know, have like a to soothe his nerve, more like, because he's very personally involved in this.
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department.
Huh.
The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions. However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, if you bring out, like, some guy on the inside, it can be chased back to, like, oh, this is just this faction trying to consolidate power, or this faction trying to remove their competition. But if it's Neuvillette, because he doesn't have any part in any of this faction, yeah, I see now.
Outsider?
I see the virtue in that.
But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
Well, Paimon, if you think about it for a second, right? Because he's an outsider, he has no part in those factions. He can give out just, I guess, verdict, right? Because everyone will trust him. Because, well, I mean, he's not part of Fontaine, so his ruling must be neutral and objective, right?
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself.
Oh.
You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations.
They had the dragon suffering.
Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans. Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others.
Yeah, it's very limited because of your station, right? You can't make friends willy-nilly.
I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider. A fish out of water.
We're also outsiders to Fontaine. Oh yeah! So we can help you now, right? Oh, so that's how they bring us in, okay.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation?
Because we're pretty good at that for some reason. Why not use us, you know?
Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
Of course.
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
I will write my note of absence right away. Let us depart together once I'm done.
Alright. I can't wait for the new Archon quest,
We
by
should
the way.
visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
Kiara. Okay. It's Kiara, not Kirara, right? Kirara is the
So Neuvillette
Inazuman
feels
cat.
like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true?
Paimon, I would say you can consider it the same case or similar cases as Ganyu, for example. Ganyu is an adepti. She doesn't feel like she belongs in the human world, let's just say, right? Because Liyue now is ruled by humans, and the adepti time is over, kinda. So maybe it's a similar case to that. But in this case, Neuvillette feels like he's intruding, as in like he comes from outside to Fontaine instead of being born here.
Paimon feels like he has a kind of skewed perspective on a lot of things.
Also, the fact that he's
Anyway,
dragon.
let's catch up with him first.
Right. Interesting. Okay. We're immediately like getting to know Neuvillette better. Oh shit! It's like a.
Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions.
Of course. Right.
Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
Ugh. That sounds kind of weird.
Hold
Let's
on.
stick with the previous version instead.
Yeah. I mean, it is more accurate, but it's not like he can use it anywhere. Except, like, you know, revealing his identity. But it seems like the Hydro Dragon is like a water serpent. Makes sense, right? Wait, so who's the animal sovereign then? Is it the Valen? I guess. I'm not sure. Sorry. I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? I mean, it's like a dragon bird thingy. The Valen, I mean. Like a dragon with feathers, so it fits the element pretty well. We got Sumeru. Sumeru one was fantastic. It's like a massive dragon too. I can't really say if it fits though. I mean, it's like a gecko, I guess. Like a salamander, right? When we fight against, what was her name again? I forgot. And I guess the Inazuman dragon is the serpent also, but instead of like a sea serpent, it's a snake. Hello. Oh, everybody's watching.
The weather's amazing today.
No. Oh yeah, she got the
Kiara.
threatening letters, right? Oh shit.
Huh? Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are? Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
Oh, they have different patterns on their. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
She's adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, why would you wish? Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say, like, why would anyone wish her harm? But then, they're trying to have Neuvillette yield more power, right? Because the faction are like vying for dominance, I guess. So that's why they're targeting Melusines, because they're connected to Neuvillette somehow.
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, right! I remember now. The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek.
Okay, yeah, they're very gullible, huh? Oh shit.
But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Someone who follows you from behind, for example, yeah.
Ah!
Oh shit, there's someone? You're kidding me.
Did you think of something? Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
Bruh.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a ring door camera, then this wouldn't be an issue, you know.
Let's see. Found it.
Oh, you kept it on your person, all right. Huh. Very well written, huh?
Now then, get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you. A simple threat.
Oh, camera.
Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
Are they concealing their identity? Well, of course, duh.
We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mammonia to review some official documents.
Oh, fuck, hold on.
Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
Ah, okay, we got a new companion. But yeah, maybe they're trying to threaten her, but it's like an empty threat, and the true purpose is to bring out Neuvillette on the streets, right?
Sure. Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
Right.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe.
Alright.
With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it.
Yeah, unless they can fight Scaramouche as well.
Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
Big Sis Paimon?
Don't worry, your Big Sis Paimon is super strong.
Wait, why does she call her Big Sis Paimon immediately? Oh right, Melusines can see something that we can't see, right? So something about Paimon tells her that she's like somehow that she somehow possess seniority above Melusines. What is happening? Or is it more normal and she's just trying? Oh yeah, you know, you're just trying to help, so I call you big sis. Emang boleh se-morning person ini ya? Halo Bang Riko, ya boleh lah bro. Ini gue lagi testing bro, soalnya kan gue selama ini terbatas ke jam 6 sampai jam 11 ya. Gue mau memperluas waktu streaming gue bro. Dan karena gue ada masalah nih, ada apa? Ada sesuatu yang harus gue selesaikan ini. Belanja aja, grocery kan. Cuma gue kagak bisa kalau gue streaming jam 6, selesai jam 10 kan. Jadi gue harus mulai lebih awal. Bro, baru jam 5 loh. It's fine, don't worry. Gimana Bang Riko, ini layoutnya bagus nggak bro? Gua baru buat kemarin nih. Nggak nyampe sejam gua ngebuatnya cepet itu. Rencananya gua mau ngemodifikasi terus bro. Jadi kayak seiring gua streaming gua perbagus layoutnya. Nanti gua buat avatar baru juga nih, lihat.
Alright, let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
Makanya nih, bangun-bangun sholat subuh nih, udah ayo bangun nonton langsung. Mumpung bebas sambil makan pagi kan, sambil sarapan.
We'll take you to a lost place right away. See you around.
Alright. I thought we will. Oh, there we go.
How old are you? Let me think. 1, 2, 10. I can't remember.
Udah sholat bro, udah lah.
I remember coming to the court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette.
Tadi azan soalnya sebelum gua
That must have been
streaming.
a long time ago.
Carol? Did Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago! Why would Paimon be a big sister to you?
Oh, okay, yeah. That's also my
My
question.
memory isn't that good, but Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up.
Ah, okay.
So you're a big sis.
It's much more simpler than I thought.
Paimon sees.
I thought it's oh shit, that's a lore drop.
Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
Okay, what? Who goes there? Hello, Luffy. Layout tentang apa? Layout ini streamingnya kan ada ada frame-nya sekarang. Tempat naruh chatnya juga ada. Jadi rapih gitu, bro.
Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us.
I mean, someone is following us though with the camera.
Off.
What if it's like a fan, right?
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two?
Hello. We're a fine guest indeed.
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I thought so. What brings you here?
We're protecting Kiara.
Did you run into any trouble?
Not yet so far.
It's not really trouble anymore with us around.
Of course. Oh yeah, we have to be reassuring, of course. Ita tahu itu ada maknanya nggak? Ita? Iya tahu itu ada maknanya nggak? Oh nggak. Ini kayak soalnya gue kan apa sih namanya? Anjir, sorry. Gak bisa ngomong gue nih. Mikirnya gue bahasa Inggris soalnya, jadi harus ditranslate dulu. Jadi kan gue bakal ada avatar nih ya. Jadi kayak bakal jadi PNG tuber kan from now on. Kayak kedepannya gue bakal jadi PNG tuber. Nah, temanya kan sekarang jadi biru kayak air gitu sama abu-abu nih, abu-abu gelap. Jadi gue kayak berusaha bukan nge-rebranding sih, kayak estetik channelnya bakal gue ganti dari oranye ke biru kan. Dan gue mikirnya kayak kalau streaming cuma gameplaynya doang kayaknya terlalu berantakan gitu, kayak teks di atas footage-nya, live chat-nya cuma di pojok kanan atas kan kurang bro, mikirnya sih gue. Jadi gue mikirnya kalau gue buat frame begini orang juga enak ngelihatnya gitu, footage-nya kagak berantakan, habis itu tempat chatnya juga jelas, nggak akan buram gara-gara backgroundnya kan. Jadi kayak itu aja sih, memperbagus aja bro. Dan to be fair, gue sebenarnya punya frame buat streaming dan konten gue tuh dari dulu banget bro. Kalau lu lihat di video-video gue yang dulu tuh udah ada frame ya bro.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Alright.
Of course. Go ahead.
But yeah, we were talking about the new layout. It doesn't mean anything other than changing the aesthetic of the channel and make things look better, right? Because I think it's a bit too crowded and it is orderly if I don't have the frame.
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
Oh, are you talking about the one that's wanted right now? Something about Iron Lake or something, I forgot. Udah bagus kalau gitu? Oke bang, terima kasih. Bagus lah bro, cuma kalau lu ada saran pengen, ini coba tambahin ini misalkan gitu ya. Kayak kasih tahu gua aja, ntar gua tambahin bro. Kayak apa, gue mikirnya bakal kayak apa? bakal kayak mob vote-nya Minecraft ya, Mojang gitu. Jadi kayak gue bakal ngasih fitur di frame-nya setiap beberapa bulan gitu kan. Habis itu kalian bisa voting mau fitur mana.
That was quick. What were you inspecting?
I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melazines have special eyes that can see things people can't.
Okay.
Things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melazines can see their residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
It is pretty cool.
All right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat?
You know, like, because they have Melazines, I kind of understand why they don't really deal much more or like upgrade their forensic technology, right? Because for us in real life, you know, like, we can see like the fingerprints now, and it like expose like a bunch of criminals, because with forensic technology this advanced, like no one can really like escape from justice, that kind of thing, right? But they have Melazines here that can even see blood stains after some time it's been removed. Like, I guess they just don't need it, right? Because some inventions comes from necessity, right? And sometimes comes accidentally, but with Melazines around, like, you don't really need such inventions anymore, or it's less of a importance, I guess.
Hear me out.
Its degree of importance is
I'm planning to
less.
release an outfit for children next month, and wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
Of course. Is there anything I need to do?
Just wear some clothes, probably, right?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well.
Of course. Well, I mean, it is a Melazine. Come on now.
What are you looking at?
I think there's someone over there.
Is there really someone watching us? Shh. Let's sneak over and take a look.
Well, if you're following us, they probably know us already, so we can't really sneak around. Belum kepikiran mau ngasih saran apa? Nggak apa-apa Bang Riko. Kalau ada aja bro, gue nggak maksa kok. Gue mikirnya mau nambahin art lagi kan, kayak yang art live chat itu yang ada orangnya. Kan imut. Oh iya, gue mau ngeganti logonya juga nih. Cuma gue belum tahu apa. Oh anjing, apa ini? Oi!
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Gotcha!
Oh shit!
Charlotte, what are you doing here? Wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem like the type to...
Threat letter? What threat letter?
What are you doing here exactly?
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Neuvillette and request an interview with him.
Oh, of course.
You want to interview him?
Oh shit! We can get her to our side, you know? Oh yeah, there's someone threatening the Melazine. Let's start to investigate. Rakit PC model berapa ya buat live? Generally bro, kalau setahu gua sih ya, setelah ngomong sama teman-teman gua yang nge-build PC, 10 juta itu udah cukup banget bro. Tergantung part yang lu mau sih, cuma kalau mau yang high end paling ya semakin banyak aja duitnya. Cuma 10 juta tuh udah comfortable banget sih, udah mid range kan katanya. Bahkan high range kalau lu bisa nemu part yang murah. Mana belum pasang wifi juga, waduh.
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream.
Of course.
But it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session.
Ah, because he's free right now, you thought you could have a chance. Dude, Charlotte got her eyes everywhere, man.
So
This is great.
how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think?
I know.
Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
Imagine that, dude. This is true journalism, right? Like, I got some journalism class back in college, and it baffles me like how slanderous and like selfish many articles are today. They don't ask for permission, you know, like that's something that like is super weird. I mean, if it's criticism, it makes sense, right? But you know, come on, like when you make a piece of somebody, like it is like only natural to ask for the consent for every party, for every relevant parties. I mean, kesempatan hilang dulu pas ada promo pasang gratis, wah mantap sih. 10 Mbps 150. Oh, Bang Riko kalau mau streaming yang bagus ya kata gua harus di atas 20 Mbps, Bro. Kalau kata gua ya. Soalnya bitrate-nya bakal nge-translate ke quality, Bro. Kualitas gua sekarang aja ini bukan yang paling bagus ya, dan itu udah hampir 3 Mbps, Bro. Apa ya? Kalau 10 Mbps ya? Wait, hold on. Mbps sama megabyte tuh bingung gue bedanya. Cuma gue sekarang ini udah 40 Mbps, sorry. Jadi apa kayak upload rate-nya harus kuat gitu ya, Bro. Jadi saya 30, Bro. gue kira 3 megabyte. Ini mah bit ya. Bit per second. Jadi kalau 10 Mbps kata gue kurang, Bro. Mending ke 20 atau 30 Mbps. Kalau gue 40 sekarang nih. Alhamdulillah. It's better if we keep it a secret, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. What a shame. Chances like this don't come by very often, you know. In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
Alright then.
They're threatening the Melusine. Susah bang bayarnya ya itu, iya.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melusine?
For me, right? Untuk gua sih kan, kalau gua tuh ini bukan di sponsor ya. Cuma IndiHome gua tuh sekarang kan karena gua bayarnya lancar terus dapat promo, Bro. 40 Mbps-nya cuma bayar setengah gua lupa. Cuma gua standarnya sih 30 Mbps, Bro. Kalau mau streaming ya. Kalau mau lancar tuh 30 Mbps. 40 tuh nyaman banget emang, terutama gua kan gara-gara gua ngebuat konten terus. 20 itu minimal sih kata gua. Kalau 10 streamingnya agak lemot mungkin. Kalau enggak lu bitrate-nya kurangin aja. Aman, Bro, aman, tenang aja.
Not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers,
Oh?
so I was planning to continue the series. And now someone's coming after her.
Oh wait, hold on. Like, oh man, I don't know like how severe this story quest will be. And if it's like lighthearted, then it might be just, oh yeah, someone cares for Kiara so much that they don't want Kiara to be in the Meritus Phantom because it's dangerous, right? Maybe, but it seems like that's not the case at all. Mikirku yang penting 480p dulu. Iya, oke. Doable sih, Bro. 480 itu kurang bagus sebenarnya ya. Cuma lu nggak terpaksa HD kan. Dulu gue pernah streaming pakai 480 juga, Bro. Gara-gara koneksinya hancur banget. Good luck, Bang. Gila, anjir mau streaming juga, anjay.
I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me.
Alright.
But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
Yeah, this is like, how do you say that? Like a disclaimer, right? Like, even if anyone knows, it doesn't come from me. Come on now.
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvillette's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Melusines, so...
Definitely. Nunggu kerja dulu lah ya. Iya, Bang Riko. Sama gue juga. Ini gue masih freelance doang sih, Bro. Jadi kurang stabil. Kayaknya gue bakal ngurangin paketnya ada 40 Mbps bagus sih, cuma gue bayarnya susah, Bro. Jadi mending secukupnya aja kan. Itu pun kalau tempat kerja. Itu sekarang lagi masalah job hunting, bro. Itu susah banget, gila.
Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves
Oh,
around.
sorry. If there's an English speaker here, we were talking about like internet speed, and then like affording like a gaming PC for streaming, and then we talk about maybe we need to wait until we get actual jobs, but then we don't know if we'll get jobs or not. That's what we were talking. Because the current situation with like job hunting is severe
was a nice
in
chat.
Indonesia, especially.
Let's head back and check on Kira.
I have like a ton of friends, right, that already graduate from college and have their degree, and it's like on like technology, right? So it's supposed to be easy, but they don't get the job. It's so weird. Oh shit, Cloran is
What do you
here.
think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
I think it's great.
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
Wait, what is did Neuvillette ask Cloran to be here?
Cloran, what are you doing here? It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
As I passed by the Palais Marmonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you.
Mhm.
Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases.
Ah, Neuvillette is very loved.
I happened to have some time at the moment and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
Talking about boutiques, by the way, I rarely go there, right? But I have been to some. And after you finish like an order, like you just want to keep, giving them service, really. Because you can trust them, right? Because they have results and you have already been here before. So like, either due to familiarity and reliability, I guess. So I guess like boutiques work like that, right? It's all about like maintaining a customer base that actually wants your service, and if you are like pleasant enough about it, then you can get a lot of business. Kalau susah dapat terpaksa ikut bapak membangun rumah bersama kuli Jawa. Itu bro. Tapi sebenarnya dipikir aja sih bro ya, kerja itu bukan cuma buat dapat duit juga bro. Itu apa? Kalau yang jadi kerja kuli juga bro, itu membutuhkan ilmu mengenai teknik cara membangun kan. Dan sebenarnya ya gue dulunya ya pas gue masih bocil tuh meremehkan juga bro, kayak kerja kuli mah cuma kerja fisik doang ya. Tapi enggak bro, sebenarnya itu termasuk ke craftsmanship juga bro menurut gue ya. Jadi kayak mereka tuh paham banget misalkan cara memindahkan barang dengan efisien. Habis itu kayak apa? Cara masang yang kabel perkabelan itu, peletakan pipa. Habis itu kayak bagaimana membangun tembok yang tahan lama gitu loh bro. Kayak semua pengetahuan itu tuh mereka bersatu di pekerjaan mereka gitu. Jadi sebenarnya harus bangga juga bro sebenarnya. Nah gue sedihnya yang kerja kuli itu tuh kurang dihargai. Kayak di zaman gue dulu ya. Back in my day. Gak usah kayak di zaman gue kecil tuh diremehkan banget. Jadi kayak padahal kerjanya bahaya loh itu. Kerja sama material berat gitu kan. Ada MTK-nya ya itu ya.
Neuvillette sure is lucky to have someone like you.
Bukan cuma kerja fisik doang, sama kayak kerja misalkan kerja ya yang janitorial gitu kan, kayak misalkan petugas kebersihan gitu. Gue waktu itu ke kota berapa kali kan, di Jakarta kan banyak tuh. Petugas kebersihan sebenarnya penting bro, soalnya kalau nggak ada yang bersih-bersih, ntar lu gimana jalan anjir penuh sama debu, sampah, daun gitu kan. Lu tahu kan orang Indonesia barbar semua. Kalau nggak ada mereka bakal kotor banget jalan kita. Jadi gue menghargai banget, soalnya gue yang pakai jalan itu ya seneng lah bro. Nggak kalau dibersihin kan.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Bahaya dan mengundang bahaya kalau gak pas perhitungannya ya itu.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go.
Ya, tapi intinya bro, nggak perlu merasa kurang, nggak perlu merasa kayak rendah gimana. Kuli itu profesi juga bro. Setidaknya lu kerja kan, dan kerjanya itu demi orang lain juga loh. Bukan cuma buat lu sendiri doang. Jadi gue mikirnya kayak lu ngebangun bener-bener kayak rumah orang atau gimana, banyak kan gitu. Kenapa orang-orang merendahkan lu? Nggak masuk akal gitu. Untungnya sekarang trennya udah nggak gitu lagi sih, walaupun masih ada ya. Semoga orang-orang juga belajar juga tuh kayak kepentingan semua profesi itu. Kayak lu nggak mikirin tukang pipa sampai pipa lu bocor gimana gitu kan? Hargai saja sudah semua orang yang kerja tuh. Profesi yang bagus dan jujur mah harusnya dihargai, bro. Jangan diremehkan karena mungkin tidak perlu pendidikan setinggi pendidikan lu gitu. Kenapa kita harus merasa superior dengan merendahkan orang lain, kan salah. Weh, kuliah di sini sebulan lebih dari UMR Jogja. Nah itu, bro. Mantap kan sebenarnya. Kayak orang tuh kayak meremehkan kayak lu kerja fisik doang paling kagak ada duit kan, padahal duitnya gede, bro. Jadi setidaknya sistem kita tuh sudah mendukung ya. Cuma masalah sosial doang ini berarti. Halo bang, not, selamat datang. Rame ya orang Indo pagi-pagi gini, bro. Pada belum berangkat sekolah sama kerja ya. Kita lagi story quest-nya Neuvillette, bang. Bagaimana kabar? Sorry. I can speak English and Indonesian, by the way. So if you speak either language, feel free to use either of them. I will respond accordingly. Don't worry about it. Hello, Neuvillette.
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
Well, it seems like Cloran got her situation at hand with Kiara.
We ran into Cloran. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
Yeah, the best fucking duelist in Fontaine. Of course.
I thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
What I really appreciate about Genshin story quests nowadays, especially with newer versions, is that they kept involving other characters that I care about, right? Instead of just the main character of the main story, right? So they involve Cloran, they involve Charlotte, etc. It's so good.
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I've judged over the past decade.
Oh yeah, you wanna see if the threat letter has anything to do with Kiara's past actions, right? Makes sense.
I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
Ah, oke. Seminggu ada yang 600, ada yang 800. Gila, bro. Bang Riko, itu lu udah tajir anjir, sumpah dah. Seminggu 600, cuy. Kalau misalkan gua tuh listrik kira-kira sebulan tuh 300. Itu udah setengah seminggu kan. Dan itu listriknya tahan sebulan kan. Abis itu kalau lu mau misalkan bayar tukang sampah kan, di tempat gua tinggal ada yang tukang sampah gitu, mondar-mandir, kita bayar 50.000 per bulan, jadi 350 tuh per bulan. Abis itu lu kalau makan paling 200.000 seminggu kuat lah. Jadi lu seminggu tuh lu udah ngurus listrik, udah ngurus sampah, udah ngurus belanjaan, udah. Dan lu kerja sebulan kan 4 minggu ya. Kalau lu 600 per minggu dikali 4 aja 2.400.000. Buset dah. Itu udah tajir sumpah dah. Lu udah middle class itu. Bro, listrik gue cuma 80.000. Iya aneh kan, bro. Ini gara-gara gue listriknya token, bro. Nyebelin banget sumpah dah. Bang Riko, kalau lu streaming lu listriknya bakal kekuras sumpah dah. Soalnya lu di laptop terus kan. Belum bayar listrik buat wifi, belum bayar buat yang lainnya. Komputer sih, bro. Komputer tuh nyedot banget. Jadi lu pas lu beli partnya lu pikir juga, bro, yang ngurus listrik yang mana. Soalnya lu harus ngitung itu juga. Ini gue token. Iya, gue token juga. Oh, maksud gue 300.000 ya, bro ya? Bukan 80 tokennya. 300.000 tuh gue dapat berapa ya waktu itu? Pokoknya tahan sebulan lah. Dan gue bingung juga, bro, makanya kok ini ngurusnya banyak banget kan? Apakah ada yang ngurus lagi? Gitu. Selain AC gitu kan. AC gue juga pas malam-malam doang.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
Yeah, literally.
Through them. We have nothing else to do.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else.
Diambil tetanggamu itu. Iya bro, anjir gue mikirnya gitu juga anjir ya. Kayak kenapa sih nih gue udah bayar terus kok abis terus token. Dan gue waktu itu sempet ya, kayak gue tuh cuma pakai malam doang bener-bener soalnya gue keluar gitu kan. Kayak gue ke Jakarta gitu, kayak ngurusin apa kan acara. Pas gue pulang juga kan gue cuma pakai AC. Abis berapa banyak anjir tokennya? Itu iya tuh kayak gue pengen ngelaporin dah. Gak ada antas soalnya. Gue udah hemat-hemat kekuras terus kan gak mikir gitu bro, di luar nalar. Callus, boss of the Spinner Ruler, was defeated in a duel and died of serious injuries. The defense of his honor now has come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections. The reserve judgment in this case is still under investigation. Kayaknya bukan I don't think it has to do with Spina de Rusula, personally. There has been a severe bribery scandal with the guards. The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has investigated the case. Also, Special Evolve has been arrested. The suspects have confessed to their crimes. Okay. That doesn't have anything to do with it, right? It can't be Ryosley. The defendant Ryosley has confessed to his crimes and was declared guilty by Judex Neuvillette. Ryosley will be exalted to Fortress May Repeat, where he will be serving his sentence. During the trial, Neuvillette remained silent for a long time. The representative council has filed a request to collaborate with the Maritus fandom on certain public events. Based on research, they believe that Melusines can enhance the popularity of these events. The Maritus Phantom has yet to respond. However, it has not prohibited the Melusines from participating in such activities. Okay. This has got to be it. The rest of them doesn't sound anything. The smuggling case was solved by the joint force of the guards and Maritus Phantom. The principal offenders have received judgment based on the severity of their crimes. Please refer to the appendix for the list of names. It's probably that. Honestly, like smuggling cases usually connects to like a bunch of people. Definitely.
Have you made any progress?
Suruh PLN ngecek aja aliran listrik kemana, kan udah ada kasus ngambil listrik tuh. Iya bro, ini entar gue tanyain. Dan supaya tahu aja gitu ya, ini yang paling banyak nyedot listriknya tuh apa gitu kan ya, gue penasaran.
We skipped through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful.
Right.
Oh, there's so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself.
Really?
If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really
100,000, eh?
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
I wouldn't say that, Paimon. Like, for 400 years of work, that's not that significant to me.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
Nanti mau pergi kan, coba aja. Iya bro.
You read Paimon's mind.
Nanti gue matiin listrik di rumah gue, terus gue lihat ya, ini masih kesedot nggak ya PLN-nya?
Alright, let us take a break then.
Okay. What do we do now? Pretty awkward, huh, Neuvillette? Let's talk about something then.
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something?
Right, especially if you're in the presence of another being. Kalau kesedot langsung panggil PLN, iya bro.
Well, the silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Memonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do. Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
Oh, are we gonna get to know Neuvillette palette for water?
Ooh, drinks! Thank you!
It's just water, Paimon said.
Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
That's the image I got from him as well.
He
at
seems like
first.
the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like D-Luke.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, Diluc doesn't like wine.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
Look at this man.
So it's just plain old water?
What did you think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated.
To our human standard, right, Paimon?
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated. I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water. Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa village, and Inazuma's Konda village. Here is one of their latest products. Water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
Is there any difference? They're all just water, aren't they? No. I mean, this one is just too dismissive, right? When you are with someone, you have to be considerate of their views. So, is there any difference?
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa village have a poignant touch.
Poignant?
While one might call the waters of Konda village placid.
Placid?
Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
I do know some degree of this. I have moved where I live, right? And where I lived in the past, their tap water, after cooking them, of course, tastes differently to where I am today. If I cook my current tap water and boil them to something else, like, they do taste different. So I guess I can kind of see how, like, different waters from different regions would taste different.
Really? Let Paimon try.
Off, Bang! Oke, Bang Rico, terima kasih. Sampai jumpa nanti, Bang. Nego streamnya masih agak lama sih. Oh, there's drinking noises and shit.
What do you think?
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this just normal water?
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your taste.
Okay, I see how it is, Neuvillette. Goddamn, bro. I know. Then you're so high and mighty, huh? You know the taste of water, huh?
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway?
I mean, we can make some educated guesses, Paimon. It's probably because he's the water dragon, you know?
Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
That could be the case, yeah.
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society? Sorry. Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
Right. I mean, it's just a inquiry based on curiosity instead of prying. It's different.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts. I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Really now?
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Well, I mean, certainly there are.
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence.
If I'm a dragon, why am I born a human, right?
In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me. I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can only vaguely recall its connection to me, but I am unaware of what that connection is exactly.
Is there anyone who can answer this question?
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Tevat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
Yeah.
I have been holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean.
Really now?
My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, Perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
I see.
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between.
Well, I mean, that's because of your station, though.
That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Okay.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy already.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Oh? What is it?
Water? Do you mean...
The Fountain of Lucine.
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions.
Huh.
If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me.
Oh yeah, if that's the case, right.
Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Okay.
Why didn't Paimon think of that? Come on, let's go take a look.
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
Can you imagine that though? Like every single thought that you have ever had is now coalesced into this one spot in front of the opera house where they judge criminals. So like, you can't hide shit from them, man. To be fair, it needs to be strong enough, but you know, still. So you leave incriminating evidence regardless of how you live. Shit, dude. Oh, there's like world quest here too. I'll do that eventually. I'm thinking of delaying the how do you say that? The chat messages from disappearing. I mean, I do understand that like some people like going through the VODs to look for their chat messages. So if I can just provide that for a bigger window of time, then perhaps I can help them in that regard. That and my stream wouldn't seem so lonely. Huh. Yeah, hopefully we can finish this in one go, because I want to move on to Lini's questline, for example. We still have quite a bit to go through. I'm in the fountain. Wait, what do I do? Neuvillette comes with up. Blah, blah, blah. This quest location is currently involved in other quests. Okay. Oh my god! What is this? I have to do the rest of this? Ah, shit! Hold on. What do I do here? In expert company? Which one is it? Oh man, don't tell me. I don't think we have any quests involved like... Huh? Yifeng... Okay, we just need to finish this one quest. In Expert's Company. Where is that? In Expert's Company. Sorry. Oh, there we go. This is it. Alright, well, let's go finish this real quick. We have to finish the story quest today. At least I really want to do that. Need to buy some groceries, dude. Can't wait for too long. It's just this? Ow.
Rise.
Oh? Great, the film camera is intact and the film has been destroyed. Thank the archons. I thought we were gonna have to start shooting all over again. Why are you filming here? It's a long story. Let's keep it brief. We three are from Chaoying village in Liyue. Most people there are in the tea business, but we don't have any interest in tea. So we changed professions and started filming documentary films to help promote tea vendors in the village. In truth, there are too many people in the tea business, and we just couldn't compete. The skilled helpers we had at the store left one by one to work elsewhere, so if we just stuck to making tea, we'd be starving. Can you two not make things sound so depressing? We've made plenty of Mora shooting these tea documentaries in the village. But recently, some others in the village have also started to shoot their own promotional films. Some of them are even performing at an opera in them. They're making a real big show of it. So that's why we're here in Fontaine. We're trying to seek advice from master filmmakers. So you're here to learn about filmmaking in Fontaine? Yeah, we found this lighting expert called Gisert. He's real good at using lights to film. What was it again? Narratives. Yeah, applying lighting to his narratives. With Mr. Gisert's advice, we can definitely shoot the best films in all of Xiaoying Village. Boss, last month you said we were going to shoot the best films in Liyue. You have to adjust your expectations realistically when doing businesses. What do you know? Anyway, thanks for your help, traveler. Here, take this Mora. Xinye, Yifeng, pick that up quick. We gotta finish shooting our sample and show it to Mr. Gisert. Watch the lighting. The camera's gotta be angled towards the light source in this way. We gotta capture that. High definition lighting. You all read that book, right? The lighting's gotta be to have a sense of texture. You get what I'm saying? Boss, we might have read Mr. Gisert's book. But with what we've got, we are not going to be able to capture that high definition lighting tactility you want, no matter how much we struggle. Oh man, I really need to read the script before I finish before I read it, right? I need to read the script first before I voice it. I guess that's what people do in like their voice acting work as well. Right, that's it. Now we can continue.
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
Oh right, because they want to talk with with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
They're avoiding you, my guy.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Should I drink more primordial seawater?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
Okay.
A safe distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you...
No.
Whoa, it's glowing!
Oh man, what is this? Oh shit, it's bright! Yo, cutscene? Cutscene? As the fountain of Lucine lights up, a wave of dizziness washes over you. Oh shit, what is happening? Oh shit! Plate liquor! What? What is it, Prism? Oh? Oh, we're looking at past memories. Holy shit. Everything looks a little different than how they are normally. I should continue forward and take a look around. Yeah. Yo, what is this? Oh! What is this? Yeah, this is way in the past, huh? Check this place out, dude. They already got the fountain for some reason. Hello there. Going back through the memory lane.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette.
What is? Oh no!
The is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
Is this gonna be a tearjerker? God dang it! No, man.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom.
Oh, hold on.
I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
Oh, man.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, It feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village. But I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world.
And when you're isolated in such like a lonely, quiet village, like sometimes you just wonder, you know?
For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
Wait, they just existed 20 years in this setting? What the fuck? Okay. Because, it is like 400 years ago, so it makes sense. But damn. Alright. So they appear out of nowhere, and that's why people are suspicious of them.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way.
Right.
I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried really hard not to cry.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strength.
How do you throw rocks at them, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Removing it will be no easy feat.
I mean, I'm all about like understanding one's perspective and viewpoints, but this one, I don't know. I just can't. I just can't relate,
many
dude.
Suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
Really now? Have we found another racist? God dang it, Tevat and they're racist, dude. Sheesh. I like this though. A trip down memory lane, literally. Also like how they, yeah, I really like the sight of like, you know, like the flow of water next to like your path. It's very exciting, let's just say. What is this
Hello.
then?
Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh,
Aww. I mean, that guy is on the polite side of things, right?
hello. I'm Carol, a Melusine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Can you cause harm even? Like, what the fuck? What is this people?
Hard to say.
Sorry. This is so ridiculous. Like, there's a certain degree when it comes to like, you know, prejudices that is realistic, unrealistic, and comical. Now this one is just comical to me. Like, there's no way you don't trust this guy. I mean, yeah, like some degree of doubt and uncertainty is a part of like interacting with new kinds of people. But when, man, how do you hold such animosity? It's so weird.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
Oh, maybe this is one of those instances where, like, you know, hatred derived from ignorance, right? Because you know nothing about them, and they barely have anything to show right now, right? Or at the time, because no one knows them yet. So so we need an icebreaker, and Neuvillette tries to provide that for the people of Fontaine and for the Melusines as well. But well, this is the early beginnings of it, and it seems like the Fontainians are very I don't know how to say it. I wouldn't say cautious, but very distrusting of outsiders.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Well, how do you call this? It's not cowardice, it's something else. Paranoid, yeah. They're very paranoid when it comes to, like, people that immediately has control over their lives, I guess. You know what? Okay, I guess it becomes, like, clearer and clearer, right? Like, why they have such animosity. It's not because only from like, you know, ignorance and fear of the unknown, right? It also has to do because, well, this unknown thing that we barely know about now has control over my life? Hell nah, bro. Okay.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Mari Shosei Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Oh shit, never mind. It's been a while since they've been at work, huh? So this is like far in the future.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you? You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know.
Oh, this is the faction that's against them. I see now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to, like, you know, like this kind of hatred where, like, you just want the other side to fall, like there's no negotiation, really. I mean, thoughts are important and it's necessary to have like a like to live in harmony, but when you just don't want to do that, you can't.
So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melusines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Votre?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Shosei Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it concerning that you bring such a like destructive viewpoint into a society? Of course, like they'll start questioning you, like what the fuck? Who are you? Why do you think that way? Like what the fuck?
There have indeed been
who's your master?
cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melusines being involved.
Yeah, definitely.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
Yeah, see how it is? Like, he was being very reasonable there. Like, you know, you can't really blame them for a crime they did not commit. Neither are there any, like, incriminating evidence that even refers to the Melusines as being involved in such cases. Like, why are you hating on them? But they were like, oh yeah, you're corrupt, you're brainwashed. Can you imagine being in the politics scene and this is what you have to deal with on a daily basis? Hell no, bro. I can't stand
How
it.
can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Okay, now you're just being dumb, Simone. Come on now.
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
Nah, okay, yeah. In this case, if someone just refuses your existence, you don't need to care about them in the first place. You know? Like, I get it, you want to be accepted by everyone, but you just can't do that with everyone else. Like, with like every single people. There will be disagreements and there will be some people that just hates you. Like, there's no negotiating that. Like, there's no way to fix that. They will just hate you. In such cases, it's better to just ignore.
There have been rumors.
Legit, use the
saying
block
that you
feature
were born
IRL.
from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
And in case of Votran, he doesn't have anything against the Milizines from what we see right now. It's just that like yeah, I mean, he's just a realist. Let's just say, right? You know, look, the reality of the situation is that it's gonna be hard. You're gonna be in a lot of danger. It might be better to just go back to your village and avoid such pain, right? But he's ignoring the will and emotion of Carol here that's trying to be accepted by the Fontanians. It's not that he wants them to give up, he wants them to be safe.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort. I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
Man, Vautrin, my boy, hell yeah. How can you be so, like, callous to these adorable creatures, man? Holy shit. Chill the fuck out. God. Oh shit, there's a waypoint here. Oh, look at this place.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melazines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melazines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
In this instance, Vautrin is trying to protect her from the disappointment whenever it fails, and he believes that it's gonna fail.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
They made it seem like, oh yeah, it's very early on, but they've spent a lot of time with the Melazines. Like 25 years, dude. Yeesh.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
Oh, this is the faction. Okay. We got some intrigue here.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine.
Okay, never mind. Everything makes sense now, of course, because of the factions. Like, they have intrigue, they're trying to... And because the only vulnerable part of Neuvillette as a character is Melazines.
So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melazines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
Okay. Yeah, I get it now. The harbinger of change is always at the face of danger.
Turn the murderer in!
Okay. I can accept everything now. This is neat.
Melazines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette too!
Look at how inhumane these guys are.
What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back.
Oh jeez. Yeah, this is like a concentrated racism effort. But it's not that they actually hate Melazines, they just hate Neuvillette, and Melazines just got caught in the crossfire.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform.
Yes,
They
yes.
tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify
God
the
damn.
situation.
Okay, so it's not because like she's depressed or anything. Like she's trying to like protect the Melusines and all the progress that they. Oh fuck, man! Jeez! What? God damn! This was hundreds of years ago to be. But shit!
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin.
Nice hair, by
should
the way,
I present
Vautrin.
these
I really like
results
that.
to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young.
Uh-huh.
She's just like Carol in every possible way.
Oh man.
Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal.
Oh, okay. So, in this case, like the actual hate part of the equation, right, is that Vautrin sees a human in Melusine, and they can equate that as, you know, oh, Melusines are also people, right? But the rest sees Melusine as monsters. That's why they're very distrustful of them. So in this case, Melusines is not about like getting, oh, Melusines and humans, but whether humans can accept Melusines as people in the first place. Oh man.
From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers. I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
Oh my god! Oh shit! Vautrin, no! Also, there's something wrong with your hair, buddy.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine that? Like, you lost your little sister, and then when you finally found, like, almost like someone as quote-unquote replacement, but not really, you lost that too. So you lost two of the people you care about, and now... Oh, man, bro, what is this? It's so depressing!
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you.
God damn, man. So that's why... Oh, man. And then after he does this, well, those who are against Neuvillette has been called down by Vautrin. Holy shit!
I will take responsibility for everything.
Holy fuck, Vautrin. Dude, this situation... How do you come up with this? Holy fuck! Sheesh! I'm depressed now. Holy fuck. Oh my god! Man. How do I even react to that? Jeez! Oh man. Let's just see this thing into its conclusion.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol, and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything? I'm thinking.
we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out?
Hmm?
Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Neuvillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
Oh, now they're trying to play to Neuvillette. Ah, fuck, dude. Bootlickers is what they are. God damn!
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did? Yeah, that's right!
Oh man, look at this too.
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
That's the thing though, like if you gave him a pass, then everyone can claim the same situation and they will feel like they can be let go because, oh, you let Vautrin go, like why can't you let me go? Is it favoritism? Gasp.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent! He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision. Which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law.
Oh, this is how Neuvillette cements himself as like true justice, right? Because he does this shit, man. There's no personal feelings on Neuvillette's mind when it comes to justice. God damn, man!
Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
What?
That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off? Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
Oh man, the gods themselves, right? Because they believe that the Oratrice is like part of the Hydro Archon, and the Hydro Archon has said you were guilty, and Neuvillette declares you guilty. Like, holy shit! Holy fuck!
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
And it all happens because of the fucking factions, man. God damn! The old regime.
Hey,
Sheesh!
out.
I'm not spacing out, Paimon, dude. I'm on a trip, alright?
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
What was that? Yeah.
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over, due to my negligence. The overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought.
Bro, he's an elemental dragon, okay? I mean, you should have expected that, Paimon. Come on now.
Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different. It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers,
Really?
lakes, and even the rain.
That sounds awesome!
I mean, can you imagine just walking on the riverbed and then just hearing someone getting murdered? Like, what the fuck? No, bro!
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
Ah, the memories I saw were related to you.
Which ones?
For when you brought Carol to the Court of Fontaine to when you declared Vautrin guilty.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them. It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form.
Right.
You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
I'm starting to lose track of what you're saying.
Wait, what's the judgment on Vautrin? Did he get exiled as well? Or has he served his sentence and now he's back, and now he's trying to save the Melusines from the work?
Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange. I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case. I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
Or it's probably someone related to those that has been convicted as guilty in the smuggling case, in which case they just hate that, oh yeah, I mean, if you didn't finish your investigation, then my dad would have been alive, or something like that.
Oh, didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
Yeah, as I expected.
Read about it. In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh? What are you doing here? I was just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
Neuvia! Nice to see you again. Is there something we can help with?
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry.
Oh, we can employ Navia for help.
Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case. So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you.
Right.
You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across.
Oh no! The person herself is spreading information.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
Yeah, I mean, in like the drama-crazed region of Fontaine, definitely.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think.
Because people think that you're heartless, you know, at first. But then you're showing concern.
Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this.
Right.
We are planning to return to the Palais Mermonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
Alright, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Okay. Thanks, Neuvillette.
Neuvillette, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
Probably so, yeah. Either they will be too careful to do anything, or they will come out of the bushes because they can't stay hidden anymore.
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight.
Right.
What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Palais. Is that how you pronounce that? Palais. Is that French for palace?
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night?
Oh no, they're helping the Melusines, right? Surely.
Did something happen? Let's take take a look around.
The Melusine seems to be moving around just fine, so that's what I thought, you know? They're now on their side!
Heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine! This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
What? That's it! Melusine,
yes!
show yourself!
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 400 years, man. Opinions changed. I mean, even in 20 years, it can happen.
That's exactly what I wanted to
It's been generations after
The guards have
generations.
already begun to take action.
Hmm.
We can't just stand by and watch.
Yeah, when you try to integrate something foreign to your society, right? When it's been there ever since you were born, it's different, you know? And especially when, like, your parents that, you know, perceive them as foreign dies out. I mean, this sounds inhumane, but still. Yeah, when they died out and the new generation that perceive them as part of their normal lives and daily lives, and they're normal to exist, and they're fine, they're people as well, then that initial animosity disappears, essentially. This is
Think
neat.
about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
Everyone's just crowding around the Melusines, man. This is great.
Feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
We were informed that. Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
Oh, Delphi!
Come on. Don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
All right. Let's go buy a cake or something.
You shouldn't ever skip meals. Especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
Aw, look at all of them. There's so many NPCs,
I
man.
heard even Neuvillette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Neuvillette wasn't involved?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Oh, man. What?
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Saruria! Chill.
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
Shh, look. Isn't that Neuvillette? I think he's looking at us.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Aw. How reassuring this is, man. Like, your experience with this kind of thing has been really bad, and now you have returned 400 years after that, and everyone is now on your side. It's so reassuring, man. Holy shit. And in this case, it's not even directed because it's Melusine. It just so happens that Kiara is part of their downfall, right? That's why they have animosity towards Kiara with the smuggling ring thingy. So it's not exactly about them, oh, because they're Melusines. No, it's because they have contributed to their downfall.
This is truly wonderful.
Yes.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion.
That's true.
Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
Yeah. Strike while the iron is hot. Come on. We can do this. This is great, man. Very emotional questline, I must say. Despite the character himself being very stoic, right? Rather emotionless at times, but he shows it through his actions, which I appreciate. Like, he showed his concern not by, you know, making expression on his face. He shows it by he shows his concern by, like, you know, going to the streets and investigating this case, like, in person, talking to the victim, etc. Like, oh my god. Oh, again? Smuggling case.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one. The list of involved suspects should be... found it.
Yeah, and then after you found the suspects, you need to look at their extended, like, social circles and see if any of them would be involved in this because they are under suspicion now.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise.
Bribery, I assume?
It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Should we tell Nevi about this?
Monsieur Neuvillette, someone claiming to be from the Spina Durasula just checked in with us. He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe."
Huh? How did Nadia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
Oh man, I wonder. What is happening right now? Oh, come on, the magician's secret? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Alright, magician's secrets. Okay, fine. I guess we'll do Lini's questline as well. It's fine. It seems like these quests are interconnected, so it is a shame, but we'll do parts of the other questline as well to finish Neuvillette's questline, okay? Hopefully it won't take too long. I really need to go too, but hopefully it's fine. I want to see the conclusion of this questline in particular. Right. So we just finished this one quest, and then we can continue Lini's questline anytime we want, right? Probably next week I will do both Lini's and Ryosli's questline. Who knows? We'll see.
Over here.
Hey, Lini. Alright, hopefully this won't take too long.
Lynette's not joining us today?
I've had her follow Gemma and see if we can make any inroads with her. They should be at a cafe right now. Still, I don't think that Gemma's likely to open up to us. So, we need a contingency plan.
Where should we start?
Today, we'll be looking into a guy named Lorenzo, Caesar's former pupil and assistant. When Caesar passed away, all the stolen goods discovered in his home were confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo was the only one privy to all his magic secrets, and he inherited his craft. Before long, Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing even that of his master, and it made him very wealthy. He's since left the magic scene though, and these days, he's a wealthy businessman with his fingers in a lot of different pots.
Oh yeah, I've done parts of this in past streams as well. No wonder, okay.
I had to pull a lot of strings, but I managed to get him to agree to a couple of drinks with me. Be warned though, I hear he's got a hair-triggered temper. We'd best be careful.
Okay. So, because the quest takes place in the cafe, we need to take care of this first, right? Okay. Shouldn't take too long, honestly. Hotel de Board. Oh wait, this is the hotel that we went to, no? Yeah, pretty sure. Right.
You neglected to mention that you were bringing 2 other people with you.
My apologies. These 2 are my assistants. When they heard that I was meeting with the former magic maestro himself, they begged and pleaded with me to bring them along. And if it's no trouble, a couple of autographs would really make their day.
Oh, forget the pleasantries, just sit.
Okay. Very haughty person, alright.
Get a load of this guy. Forget the pleasantries, he says, but he looks pretty happy about Lenny stroking his ego.
Shh, Paimon, stop it! Come on! I also get the same response, but it's fine. Please.
I only agreed to meet since we're both magicians. Do me a favor and cut to the chase. I have more important things to do than drinking.
Much obliged, sir. As it happens, the matter I want to address is also related to magic. Yesterday morning, a warning letter from the Phantom Weasel appeared on the entrance to the Opera House.
He claims to be planning something for the same evening that I'm scheduled to do a magic show there. As such, I believe that I may well be his target. I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned. Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about Caesar, who...
What is there to investigate? Caesar was the Weasel and he's been dead for 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a warning letter? It changes nothing. Are you trying to tell me you actually bought it?
It's not about buying it or not. It's about, you know, being cautious, especially when it's your big show, right? Imagine like you really want to do like a massive show in the Palais. No, not in the Palais, but in the Opera de Picles, right? And something could possibly ruin the show for that night. So it might be dangerous to just let it be. At least you need to do like your due diligence and prevent anything from happening in the first place. So whether there's any Weasel or not, it's fine. But if there is one, then at least you have done your job.
Please, sir, no need to get so worked up. I do concede that a copycat is but one possibility.
Possibility? It's a fact, Linny. Look, my patience is limited, so listen carefully while I'm still willing to put up with you. The Weasel is dead. Period. Everyone knows that, so do yourself a favor and quit this investigation. It'll lead you nowhere. Look, if this affects your magic show in any way, I will personally compensate you for any losses.
Oh, sir, I'm honored, really. But this isn't about finances for me. My pride as a magician is what's at stake here, Lorenzo. Copycat or not, this person has thrown me the gauntlet, and I must meet their challenge head on.
Ooh, what if Lorenzo is the Weasel, right? To continue his master's ways?
Your pride? Don't mince words with me, boy. Just tell me, what exactly are you seeking to do?
I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity. I have to know for myself what really happened 10 years ago.
What would that accomplish? And what do the events of 10 years ago have to do with you, anyway? Look, you of all people should know that a magician never reveals their secrets. And in any case, dead men don't talk. So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about Caesar and move on.
Lorenzo seems to feel strongly about this. Maybe because Caesar is his master, I guess it makes sense.
Uh-oh. This is getting awkward.
Lorenzo?
Say the obvious, huh?
Oh, it is you! I know that big, booming voice anywhere. What's up, my man? Want to grab a drink with me?
Another day, I'm busy.
Oh, come on! You can't be all business all the time. You know what they say? Live fast, die young. You gotta learn how to kick back and relax once in a while.
If I wanted your life advice, I'd ask for it. Now get out of my face and go be drunk somewhere else.
Sorry, my good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, hey! Edmondo. He and I are business pals. We worked together a bunch of times.
Why are you drunk?
This is your first time meeting him? Oh, he's always like this. Foul-mouthed and hard. Never heard a kind word out of this guy the whole time I've known him. And he wonders why he can't get a girlfriend, despite being, what, pushing 40, 30, something?
Oh, come on.
Point is, a lot older than when he first got rejected by the girl he was into. And he's still into, from what I hear.
What the fuck, Edmondo? You exposed this man!
Shut up and get out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Sorry, I may have had a little too much to drink. All right, I'm gonna leave. Don't work too hard.
Oh no!
I think it's high time I made a move as well. If you really want to investigate this, Linny, be my guest. But if nothing good comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
Is that a threat?
Well,
Pretty sure
I
it's
fell
him.
to pieces in a rather spectacular fashion. Any thoughts?
Something strange about him, yeah.
Totally. And what was all that about compensating you for your losses? Why would someone you just met make an offer like that? He's gotta be hiding something.
Mhm.
And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's definitely covering something up.
I think so too. We need to look into Lorenzo more closely. That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about him. He only just left. Let's see if we can catch up with him.
Perhaps later. I'm gonna do Neuvillette's quest for now. Alright. Is it done? No! Oh, okay. We need to meet up with Edmondo first because he's still in the cafe. Or something. Wait, are we meeting up with Edmondo? Eh? Hold on. Dude, okay. Well, I guess we have to finish this one first, huh? Shit, man. It's gonna take a while. I don't have time for this. Alright. It's fine, I guess. Oh my god, he's dead.
You okay there?
Who are you? Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry about me. I must have had one too many. I just need to ride it out. I say way too much back there, didn't I? Yeah, I nearly talked myself into complete financial ruin. Note to self, no more drunken chats when Lorenzo's around.
So, he was serious about threatening to cut you off? Paimon knew he was a bad egg.
I mean, he was revealing like personal secrets like that, man. Come on.
Hey! Keep your voice down. Don't go prying into Lorenzo's personal affairs. Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions. Or make an enemy out of him.
What kind of bad things?
Don't even ask. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this conversation short. I'm not crossing that line again. And take it from me, trouble with Lorenzo is one thing you don't need in your life. You saw him flare up back there. I don't know what you said to him, but clearly it touched a nerve.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign. You're too young for this. Don't get in over your head. I'm leaving.
Okay. Take care, Edmondo. Holy shit. I don't know. Lorenzo's pretty sus. He's the only one that's been against our investigation this whole time.
There he goes. What do we do now, Lenny?
Shh. I think we're being watched. Someone was listening in to our whole conversation. Don't say anything and don't look back. Any altercation in the city will attract the guards. We'd better take this elsewhere.
Because Lorenzo is a successful businessman and he's a powerful person, so he has men working for him. Which means that we're fucked right now. Oh shit! Oh, walk outside of oh my god, it's far away. Hold on. Yo, where the fuck am I going? Okay, we're going here. I need to memorize how to get around with the fucking aqua bus lines. Too bad I'm too lazy to do that right now. Please, I just want to finish Neuvillette's story quest, man. Come on.
You followed us a long way. Why don't you come out and introduce yourselves?
Look at you!
So you're Lenny. And where's your sister? Ain't she with you today? Save us the trouble and go fetch her for us. Let's not drag this out.
Paimon doesn't like the tone of your voice, mister! Who sent you, huh?
And you're hiding behind me.
Save your questions, missy. You ain't gonna need answers where you're going. Capiche?
Painter?
We can't avoid this fight.
Alright.
Now, I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope you're ready to back me
Oh, you're the strongest fighter in the world right now. Well, I think.
Don't worry, we got this!
we fought God before.
And voila!
I wanna know how to play as Lenny too. The fuck, they're so weak!
Orders received. Wheel of life.
I will have.
I didn't know what I expected, honestly. Talk shit and find out, bro.
Curses. They're tougher than we thought.
Smooth face Pacino.
Vision wielders are always trouble. Intimidation ain't gonna work like it did on the lady.
On the lady?
Come on, let's scram.
Hey, wise guys! We ain't through with you yet! Oh, they got away! Did you catch what they said just before they left? Some something about intimidating someone else.
Oh, is it Caesar's wife?
Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic. And they've already done it to someone else, but who?
Could it be Gemma?
You're right. She was injured when we saw her yesterday, and
Yeah.
she acted like she had something to hide. Maybe she was too scared to tell us the truth because those guys had threatened her.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, she should be more willing to open up to us once she learns that those thugs won't be bothering her anymore. Let's head back to the cafe and see if we can get any information from her.
Right. Fucking scare tactics, imagine that. That's still a real thing, by the way, like... You just got some fucking, like, thugs up your doorstep trying to scare you to not do shit that you're supposed to. Or what they think that you're not supposed to. Sheesh, man. How uncivilized, right? I'm gonna sit on my high horses and act all high and mighty. How uncivilized! Wait. Hello! Is that Fremine? No, that's Hey, Gemma. And Lynette.
Gemma?
Hello.
You again. What is it this time?
We just ran into the men who've been threatening you, and we gave them a taste of their own medicine. So, you can relax now. We're here to protect you.
Honestly, we want to if we want to fulfill our goals.
What? Why? I didn't tell you anything. Why would they come after you?
Lorenzo.
Sounds like they're no strangers to you.
That's putting it mildly. I know them all too well, and I hate them with every fiber of my being. It's been 10 long years, and still every time I try to look into Caesar's death, they show up and warn me not to do anything stupid. How do I know I can trust you? Do you really think you can get to the bottom of it all? And why are you doing this?
Trying to, you know, make sure a magic show is a success?
I'm afraid I can't reveal all the details just yet, but I can promise you this. I will expose the Phantom Weasel's true identity. Because you see, this is a personal matter of the utmost importance. I give you my word. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, because they're messing with your show, right, Lily?
Okay. How can I help you?
I've heard that Caesar used to have a magic workshop where he kept a lot of his personal effects. If possible, I'd like to take a look at them. Do you know where it is?
The Fleuve Sonde. But the place was sealed up by the police after his death, and no one's been there since.
I mean, Lorenzo, like, becoming the next big magician, it's kind of sus, you know?
I also
kind of
know
makes sense
that the
too.
Fleuve Sonde is dangerous territory. Lots of hostile groups lurking around. If you're serious about going there, please be careful.
Understood. Lynette, you stay here and take care of Gemma. Don't let her come to harm.
Got it. But if I'm staying here, I'm ordering dessert.
I mean, bon appetit. But stay sharp, too. They're likely to come for you while I'm away.
Okay. Alright. Power saving mode off. I'll start taking this more seriously now.
Alright. Are we finishing the, like, Lini's questline right now? Like, what the fuck? Alright. 2 birds with 1 stone, eh? I really don't have the time to do this, but I'm doing it anyway because I want Neuvillette's quest to end. I need to know what happens. I have to invest it now. I rarely hung out in Fontaine long enough to hear this song, actually. Look at this place. How do people get around with this place? Holy shit. Oh, there are ladders everywhere. Never mind. Okay. Look at this place. What is this? Is it like the ugly underbelly of Fontaine? Everyone's living here, huh? Sheesh. I don't think I've been here. I've been to Fortress of Meropide, but nowhere else. Hello.
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance. Let's shift them away first.
Help Lini move the boxes aside. Looks like no one's been here in a long time. Yeah.
There we go. It should be just down here.
Alright. Secret mission. Oh, actually a domain. Huh. Alright. Let's try and finish this as quickly as possible. And return to Neuvillette's story quest. I guess we'll be doing Ryosley's quest next week, huh? I know there's a new patch coming out too, so maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I need to buy groceries, man. Like legit, I'm hungry as fuck. I've had nothing to eat ever since last night because I ran out of groceries. I can cook something up like rice maybe, and rice alone with salt and pepper, but I need eggs and I need to buy that. Oh, what do we do here? There we go. I know you'd move.
This was Caesar's workshop.
Look at Lini.
Nothing suspicious.
I didn't get Lini, unfortunately.
Normal magic props. Let's head in further. What was that? Oh, is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered
What the
some
fuck?
sort of device.
Oh shit. Okay. Weird. Alright.
Guys. Illusion shattered.
Bow your head.
Crumble! Silence!
Whoa. Look, the doll in the box is glowing.
Uh-huh. What does that do?
There's something.
I'd like a little dove. I want a robot with cool powers. You have his own pet and you also need to take good care of it. I brought a fluffy toy dove for you this time. If you own the pet, I'll make a real dove appear for you next time. Oh shit, alright. I'm on the bucket of fried chicken that never runs out. I'd like a new bag. There's no such thing as fried chicken that never runs out, just as there's no such thing as children who never grow up. Also, eating too much fried food is bad for you. Make sure to pair it with something healthy like a salad, alright? Aw, he's a very caring person. Neat. Go. I like this place. I like Caesar too. Oh, sorry. Do not stare, guys. Keep your gaze down. Let's look at Lini instead. What is this?
These magic boxes are moving. What do we do?
One
Go
of
to
them
the
looks
center.
different from the rest. Let's investigate.
Right. I wish my parents would get back together. I wish for good grades in my next exam. I wish for my little sister to have a normal life free of danger. I want you to know that you can always share your troubles with me, children, but some wishes need more than magic to make them come true. They need the power of your hard work. I wish you the best of luck and hope that all your wishes will come true. Aww. He's not a god, so he can't really fulfill all of them, all of their wishes. It's a shame. Oh, it opens up. Okay. I wanna see. Okay. When do we get to go to your wedding, Uncle Caesar? I wanna watch your shows even when I'm grown up, Uncle Caesar. Do you have to go on tour? Can't you stay here with us, Uncle Caesar? Oh my, this run of wishes has rather exceeded my expectations. The wedding will be held very soon, and don't worry, you're all invited. The tour has already been scheduled, but I will definitely be back, and you'll always be welcome all at my shows if you like magic. Aww. Dude, this is amazing! So he was framed, I guess. A lot of those these days, huh? We got Carol with the Melusine, and then we got Caesar. We got Lini. Holy shit. A lot of fake justice here.
That's weird. Have we reached the end already? There's nothing here. Maybe this was a wasted trip.
Let's look around. Lady, what are you looking at?
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician's workshop. There's a distinct lack of mystery.
Yeah, it's just his room.
We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this whole place as one big, elaborate magic contraption. If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Maybe a hidden room somewhere. Aha! If I just move this book, then hopefully... and... presto!
Ooh, hello!
A secret passageway! How did you know?
I'm a magician too, and apparently great minds really do think alike.
Bruh.
Looks pretty big inside.
Chest!
Let's head in and take a look around.
Chest! I only see the chest and money! Give me the chest! Arrgh. Sorry. What's here? Hello there.
Step right up.
Oh my god, it's actually nice, huh?
Wheel of life.
It's a shame that I didn't get Lini. I mean, I tried getting him, but I ended up getting the Neuvillette instead. Which is fine. Ah! Almost missed this, the holy shit. Yes! Primo gems. Oh my god. So that, like, regular room was a facade. Didn't realize that. I guess I'm not a magician, huh? I don't have the same mind as them.
This is order. Solidify.
Illusion shattered.
Bow your head.
You know, I've never seen this guy's attack, actually. I've seen them move, but nothing else. Alright. More stuff here, huh?
Why have you stopped, Lenny? Is there some device in that box?
Huh. It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead.
Wait, is it the same trick that you use in the Archon quest, Lini?
If anyone makes a major discovery, let's rendezvous here.
Okay.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Hopefully you'll be safe. We're in enemy's territory right now. Well, as far as I'm concerned, at least. The fuck? Oh, without activating on the same... Oh, alright. Okay, let's see. What can I do here? Oh, I know. And then I go here. Right, and then I wait for the platform to move. And then I go here. Oh, neat! I like that puzzle. It's simple, it's easy to do, but you need to pay attention. Neat. That's it? What the fuck? Whoa! What is happening now? Oh, it's a hat! And the door opens. So many gears, huh? Alright.
Wow! There's a hidden room here!
Yo! Oh, shit. I skipped that.
This book's thick as a brick! Let's take a peek inside it, shall we?
Mm-hmm. But the wish list.
At one of my shows a few days
Oh,
ago,
voices!
a child asked me how I pulled candy out of my hat. As a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a built-in wish-granting machine. Next thing I know, today a whole bunch of kids were pestering me to pull all sorts of things out of the hat. So I told them another white lie. The machine needs time to power up, but in the meantime, you can write your wishes down. Well, they took me up on that offer. Enthusiastically. As I write this, I've only just got back from running around all over town, buying the things they wanted. Boy, are my legs sore. I wound up saving very little this month. But that's not a major issue. I now have a bigger problem. How am I going to hide all these things inside my hat?
Oh. Yeah.
2 children came to talk to me after today's show. I don't know why they were out on their own. They looked much too young to be unsupervised. I do hope they got home safely. Anyway, they said that they wanted me to teach them how to do magic. It's not uncommon for children to ask this, of course, but I've never seen any of them as serious about it as these 2. I told them that learning magic is very hard work, but that didn't faze them at all. It's like
is this Linny and Lynette? Or is this Lorenzo? Oh, sorry, I skipped that.
It seems like something's bothering Lorenzo lately, but he won't open up to me about it. Surely he's not upset that I agreed to teach those 2 children. I'll have to talk him around.
Oh no, it's not
I have
Lorenzo.
a good feeling about those kids. They're naturally talented, and it seems like they're not new to the world of magic. They have all sorts of fantastic ideas. All I'm really doing is helping them develop a more professional standard training plan. They wanted to call me Master, but I told them they absolutely mustn't. Any magician worth their salt could have taught them what I have. They're the geniuses here. Compared to them, I don't deserve to be called any sort of master.
I mean, you're a fine magician yourself, and a humble one at that.
I have no doubt that they could become far greater magicians than I. My only concern is why they're so mature for their age. I fear they've had to grow up too fast. I don't dare to imagine what they must have been through. Gemma thinks so too. She doesn't like being around them. Says that their eyes are too piercing. They don't bother me, but then again, I've never been the sharpest tool in the shed.
It's really nice that they actually voice act this, so I can enjoy the story.
It's nearly time for me to go on tour. I asked the 2 kids if they'd like to come with me, but they shook their heads. I once overheard them talking about their father and their mission. Sounds like their parents have other plans for them. I guess we'll be parting ways soon. It's only been 10 days since I first met them, but I think that I've gotten a feel for their personalities now. They're very tough, but also very cautious. And they trust no one but each other. This, I fear, is not a good habit to have. They hide things from me too. For example, when I asked them where they live and why they wanted to learn magic, they lied. That's the thing about children. Whenever they're trying to cover something up, it always shows somehow. I can sense that their lives have been hard. Possibly even dangerous too. They're not like other children. It's a shame that I can't do more to help them. After thinking things over, I decided to tell them a bit about how I see the world. It's full of lies and falsehoods. And that is why we must find our own truth. P.S. I hope they won't find my nagging annoying. Children are so opinionated nowadays. Will it do them more harm than good for someone they've only known 10 days to lecture them like that? P.P.S.
I mean, you care about them.
Maybe I'm overthinking this. Children aren't interested in grand philosophies. It probably just went in one ear and out the other. I bet they've already forgotten every word I said.
Sorry, I was kind of sleepy earlier and...
Oh, Caesar.
Just listening to this is actually nice.
Just mind your own business next time.
I see, stop reading. Alright. That's a massive lore drop, huh?
Geniuses with a father and a mission, huh?
This is Linny and Lynette, man.
Sounds a lot like he was writing about Linny and Lynette, don't you think?
Yeah.
So did they meet Caesar when they were kids? Let's go ask Linny!
We might want to bring this book as well, actually, and give it to Jenna as well. She deserves to know all of this more than anyone else right now, in my opinion at least. A pretty safe opinion, might I add, but still.
Linny?
Shh, hold that thought. As I expected, there's a lot of fishy things going on in this place.
Fishy? Uh-oh, what have you found?
All in good time. Before we go over our new leads, I want to tell you how a high-altitude escape is performed. First, the magician slots themselves into a magic box in full view of the audience. The box is then suspended high in the air, and a short while later, the base automatically opens.
Right.
At this point, a dummy will fall out of the box, but it looks real enough to grab the audience's attention, and they start wailing and screaming. Meanwhile, the real magician, who has by now blended into the crowd, waits for a good moment to make their appearance and put on a hysterical performance. Oh no! Is that me? Did I just fall to my death?
Very vivid description. Paimon can really picture it. And then what?
Then everyone clapped their hands.
The audience's gaze then turns to the magician, and by the time they realize what's happened, the dummy has vanished, as if everything that just happened was some sort of shared illusion. Of course, that's just how I think the process should work, theoretically speaking.
What do you mean?
The inventor of this trick never performed it successfully. When the box opened, Caesar was the one who fell out, and not the dummy. He fell right to the ground from the highest point of the opera house. No one could hope to survive that fall. Not without a vision, at least. And no one else has ever attempted this trick since. My understanding of how it works is just based on what I could gather from his notes, and the relevant gadgets here in his workshop.
So Caesar's famous high-altitude escape has never been done, huh? Paimon was about to say how cool it would have been to see it in person, but...
Don't forget to tell Lini what they sound.
Dangerous. It's probably for the best that no one else tries to do it. Wait a second. So if a dummy's supposed to drop out of the box, then where does the real magician go? How does he get out?
Under the stage, duh.
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said box. This box right here is the one that Caesar constructed himself to use in the performance, and it's not as simple as it looks. Inside, there's a device that only the magician himself would know about. Once the magician's inside, and the box is lifted up into the air, the audience's view of the box is fixed at a certain angle. From where they're standing, they have a clear view of the front, sides, and bottom, but the back and the top are now no longer visible.
Right.
At this point, the magician presses a button inside the box, opening a secret door out of view. He then escapes through this trap door onto the opera house roof, waits for the dummy to fall and distract the audience, and quietly returns to ground level.
Oh, okay.
That's way simpler than Paimon imagined. Even Paimon could probably do it.
Well, there's a little more to it than that, of course. The hardest part of this trick is controlling the audience's mood and reactions. That takes an exceptional degree of showmanship.
Yeah, because everyone just start panicking, then the show would fail.
There's the falling dummy, the miraculous reappearance, the pompous performing. Maybe the magician would even have themselves tied up before it begins to strengthen the impression that there's no escape. Many days and nights of careful research and painstaking practice would have gone into this, all culminating in a performance
I'm just observing everything
long,
now.
but one that still manages to transform the shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laughter of a mesmerizing magic trick.
That's really hard, yeah.
Caesar was a highly accomplished magician, but unfortunately, even he didn't manage to pull it off.
So, how did it go so wrong? You said you found some fishy stuff here. Have you figured out what really happened?
I can make a pretty good guess. I looked into the case files. The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned on the right-hand side. And, sure enough, he always used his right hand as his dominant hand in public.
Okay. Nothing suspicious
But he's a lefty?
there.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here. Which leads me to believe that Caesar was in fact left-handed.
Why would Caesar pretend to be right-handed?
Because a magician can't afford to have their most basic habits stand out too much. People naturally focus their attention on the most important details of the task or situation at hand. But a magician needs to be able to redirect an audience's attention at will, so as to avoid arousing their suspicion. The essence of magic is getting people to believe a lie. If even the truth raises eyebrows, the falsehoods become all the more difficult to mask. And so, Caesar trained himself to use his right hand to align with his audience's expectations. Great magic always requires sacrifices. But in his most stressful and nerve-wracking moments, and when no one was watching, reflex would kick in and he'd use his left hand. That's why he set his gadgets with the mechanism on his left.
Maybe someone exploited the fact against him, yeah.
Exactly. I think that's likely what happened. Caesar would have been under a lot of time pressure during the escape. He'd have had mere seconds to open the hidden compartment, retrieve the dummy, then open the secret door and make a swift escape. But I'm sure he was confident. He would have rehearsed countless times to the point where it was second nature. He'd barely need to think about what he was doing because muscle memory would guide him through. So he opened the compartment, took out the dummy, checked everything was in order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly his heart skipped a beat. It wasn't there. Much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty, his mind needed a moment to process what was going on. Instinctively, his left hand would keep feeling around for the missing button, maybe for another second or two, until the bottom of the box gave way. With the stakes being as high as they were, just a 2-second delay cost him everything. The authorities would find nothing suspicious and conclude that his death was due to his own error.
But in reality, someone switched the boxes, and they did it to murder him. But how would they be able to make the switch without being noticed? That would be difficult to pull off, no?
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed, and who could
Lorenzo.
move his props around without arousing suspicion.
Lorenzo.
Someone who was always by his side.
Lorenzo!
Isn't that right, Lorenzo?
Oh boy, he's here!
You just couldn't let sleeping dogs lie, could you? There's not a lot of people who'd go to all this trouble for some magician who died 10 years ago. I didn't want to have to do this, you know. Silencing you the hard way just creates more problems for me to deal with. But I gave you your chance. I hoped you'd do what's good for you and back off like the lady, but you disappoint me.
You mean Gemma? So you are the one who's been threatening her!
Well, I mean, I can deduce that ever since we understood that there has been some thugs going around. Especially with how, you know, with how haughty and powerful Lorenzo seems to be, I immediately assumed.
Yes, although however stubborn she might be, she was never much of a liability. But you people, you never even knew him, but for some reason you just wouldn't drop it.
Oh, actually, Linino.
Which is why you can't leave this place alive. Take them out, and make it quick.
Do your worst!
We fought gods, you know. Sorry. I just can't get over the fact that no one understands that we've fought a god. Oh wait, I guess history was changed. No wonder. Never mind. No, everything makes sense now. Never mind, I'm just stupid. Of course no one would know. History was changed, so the Balladeer never got the chance to become the omnipresent god, right? Or the all-knowing god that he tried to be. I see! Dude! I love it. Oh. Oh fuck. Was your cart lined with metal or something? Like what?
You kids are tougher than you look.
Had enough yet, Lorenzo? Your cronies can't help you now. I think it's high time you started talking. And what I'd really like to know is, why did you murder Caesar?
If I had a mora for every time you said that man's name. Of course you idolized Caesar, everyone else did. But I was the real genius magician. Me!
Does he come up with all of the ideas?
He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made magic into the fine art it is today. The aristocrats doffed their hats to me!
So it was jealousy.
Jealousy. Hatred, more like. I hated Caesar. All he cared about was his magic. He lived and breathed it. He poured everything into his street performances and his stupid tours like it was just a hobby to him, never bothering to think about Mora. What sort of fool devotes their life to the art of deception and never has a Mora to show for it?
Are you insecure, Lorenzo?
But the people loved him, didn't they? Oh, how they looked up to him. No one gave me a second look. All I ever heard was, "Oh, your master's amazing, isn't he?" Amazing. Yeah, so amazing that he was completely broke. Every other apprentice was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all the skills, and it brought me nothing more than the life I already had.
Why didn't you just leave? Yeah.
He forbade me from using magic to trick people out of their mora. There was nothing he hated more than that. And with his reputation in Fontaine, it was too risky for me to go it alone. As long as he was alive, if I dabbled in my own brand of money-making magic, he would expose me, and it would destroy me. I had to kill him. There was no other way. He had to go.
And this was your only motive?
Seems like he's like a con artist at the beginning.
It was reason enough. What other motive would I need?
Well, I was under the impression that there might have been other factors at play. For instance, maybe you were in love with Gemma, but she was engaged to Caesar.
Oh?
In love with Gemma? Don't be ridiculous.
Oh shit! What?
Guess I was wrong about that then. Next question. Are you the Phantom Weasel?
I am. Caesar was so strict with me. He insisted that his way was the right way, that the sole purpose of magic was to bring joy to the world. I never bought into any of that. I was more interested in the practical value of magic. Sure enough, it helped me fill my pockets with all kinds of valuable treasures.
But I heard that Phantom Weasel stole from the rich and poor alike.
Oh, yeah! Charlotte told us that the weasel would steal whatever people valued, no matter how much it was worth.
That's just how it looked from the outside. What would any thief want with second-rate loot? I've only ever targeted high-value items. I stole cheap things as a way of practicing my craft. It was other people's overactive imaginations that conjured up the preposterous image they then dubbed the Phantom Weasel.
So, that's the story, huh? Well, I hope you're ready to tell it all over again during your trial.
Yeah, clear up Caesar's name, buddy.
What choice do I have? You're a pack of wolves, and you've got me between your jaws. You've seen what's here, and my last-ditch effort to stop it getting out has failed. What else can I do?
Go to Gemma and apologize?
So be it. I've enjoyed power and wealth for the last 10 years, the likes of which Caesar could never give me. I wouldn't choose for things to end this way, but I regret nothing.
Very well. In that case, I'll contact the guards.
Oh.
Traveler, Paimon, keep an eye on Lorenzo for me. I'll meet you just outside the workshop when I'm back.
Okay. Goddamn, bro. I mean, there's no helping him, I guess. Goddamn. It's sad, though. All of that goodwill and effort was tarnished because of a dumb disciple that doesn't agree with his master. And now blames the master for not fulfilling his wishes. God damn. How tragic is that? Caesar seems to be like the best man ever too. He did everything right. But trusting Lorenzo.
Lily has told me the whole story.
Hello, Bruno.
Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of Caesar and to framing him for the Phantom Weasel's crimes?
Nods.
Look who's finally developed a conscience.
He was forced
What kind
to.
of disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it. Because they'll be hell to pay.
Oh man.
It's all over. What should we do next, Lenny? Should we start preparing for your show?
I would say grant Gemma peace. Man.
Let me think. Let's rendezvous with Lynette and Gemma first.
Yeah.
With Lorenzo in custody, Gemma will no longer have to fear for her safety.
And then we can talk about
Tell Gemma the good news right away. It'll give her some peace of mind for
yes!
sure.
And then we can tell Lini and Lynette about what we found on the notes. Neat! Great! Awesome! I love it! Ah! You know what? The game knows best, right? I can try, but nah, yeah. They know better. Oh man, I love this. Well, I guess we finished both Lini and no, we finished both Lini and Neuvillette today. Well, shit. I guess I did like half of Lini's questline already on stream last time.
You're back. You were so quick. I've only just finished my third dessert.
Third dessert?
Your third? Lynette, come on. We've talked about this. Everything in moderation. You're not gonna have any room left for dinner now.
Well, you know, Linny, desserts like that has a different compartment in your stomach.
That's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off the excess sugar.
That's besides the point. Well, it's done now. But try to eat a more balanced diet in the future.
She seemed like a spoiled brat too, like, very childish. Oh, I'll just work it off. What's the problem?
Point taken.
Did everything go okay?
Everything went swimmingly.
Of course! Lorenzo was no match for us. The guards are taking him into custody as we speak.
Gosh, that's amazing. I'm sorry. I still didn't know if I could trust you, but now it seems I can.
Well, we have no, like, I guess, justification or any agendas to be against you.
I had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but
It's done.
Okay, we understand.
Oh fuck, I skipped it, didn't I? God dang it, sorry.
Emma would find it hard to trust strangers in your position too. But you don't need to be scared anymore. Everything's gonna be okay.
It's over.
Sorry. My emotions are all over the place right now. I've been waiting for this day to come for so long.
Right.
I always wanted to report Lorenzo. He took all of Caesar's property, which I found suspicious. But I had people watching me all the time, so I couldn't risk looking into
I
it.
hope Gemma got all of Caesar's stuff, man, honestly. Or maybe, yeah, like, she has it, but let someone else run it, you know, maybe Linny and Lynette, who knows?
I was so afraid. I was scared he'd do something
I mean, they're the
terrible
true
to me.
disciple here.
And then no one would be left to visit Caesar's grave. So I never had the courage to speak out. Thank you all. Truly. Thank you so much.
Say thanks to Linny instead of me. I mean, I'm just helping Linny. Is that it? As Lysians, everyone goes to the cemetery to announce Lorenzo's secret arrest and hold a memorial for Caesar. Aww. It's over! That's great, I love it.
Thank you
More of this,
for
man.
clearing Caesar's
Yo!
name.
All of them are here!
I never would have guessed that Lorenzo was the real Phantom Weasel. He never showed any signs that there were problems between him and Caesar in public. From the outside, it looked like they got along great.
Right.
And to think that lowlife's been living life to the fullest all this time, while Caesar's name was getting dragged through the mud. It's a travesty. At least his soul can finally rest in peace now, thanks to your efforts.
Right. Oh, it's okay, Gemma. Oh, shit, man.
If only I'd realized. Before it was too late.
Don't blame yourself, Gemma. This isn't your fault.
Yeah, you still have the rest of your life to live. Caesar wouldn't want to see you spending it feeling guilty.
Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the Opera House tomorrow evening. Would you like to come along? It might raise your spirits. This show will be a special one. We're holding it in Caesar's honor.
In Caesar's honor?
Oh?
Really?
Oh, they're gonna do that one magic trick, right? Hell yeah.
Thank you. I'll be there.
Great. We'll see you tomorrow evening.
Audience secured.
Don't worry, we'll be there.
Audience
No way
secured.
we're gonna miss out on
That's
the
how you get
show.
viewers for your show, my dudes.
Feels like we're forgetting something.
Neuvillette's quest?
Oh yeah, Caesar's diary! We never found out if the two kids Caesar taught magic to were Linny and Lynette or not.
We'll do that after this, okay?
Linny changed the topic back in the workshop, so we didn't get a chance to bring it up. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to ask Linny tomorrow evening.
I was about to say, like, just Neuvillette standing there waiting for us to finish the story quest. I was like, hello, I'm here, you know? Seems like we're about to reach its conclusion anyway, so I'm not really bothered with the timing. I do need to go soon, but other than that, we're fine. It's 7 AM for me right now, it's fine. As long as it's not like 9 AM or something stupid like that. Fuck! Just let me get up there. No! I want the aquaculus. I want the hydroculus, please. Okay. What is this metal shit that they got? Huh! I got it. Nice. Damn, that's hard. Oh, it goes down here. So, oh, I have to visit this place. Oh, it's Poisson. Never mind. All right. Well, I guess we can go back here now. Don't worry, Neuvillette. We're here to finish your story, man. I'm sorry for the delay. Where is that? All right. Can't wait to finish this one, honestly. I can finish Linny's quest after I'm done with Neuvillette, right? It's fine. I just don't have the time to right now. I was thinking of animating the background, by the way. I might do that in the future. Oh.
Hey, Navia, we're here!
Mm-hmm. This place is the center of all quests, huh?
Check out all these people! Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Marechaussee Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Invite them over?
Oh!
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
They threatened you, didn't they?
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Something feels off. But,
Duh.
oh well, let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essa here?
Essa?
Yes, that's me.
Oh?
You're Essa?
Yes, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Oh, alright. The guy himself. Dude, I thought this was gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna stalk this guy down in the sewer. So I was like, holy shit, alright, here we go. But no, it's just him coming out of the shadow, I guess. Hello, bro. Hello, Kiefies. Nice to meet you. How are you? Doing good? We're doing Neuvillette's questline right now. I mean, we kind of had to do Linny's questline as well, because they kind of run against one another. But I hope it's fine. We also finished Linny's questline after we're done here, because we kind of did it in the meantime, so might as well. 2 birds with 1 stone, as they say. But yeah, hope you're doing well as well, Kiefies. I just didn't butcher your name. I hope I know how to pronounce like everyone's names, man. I feel bad for mispronouncing sometimes. But yeah, let's continue the stream. Semangat deh po. Iya bang, terima kasih. Wait, I didn't know you were Indonesian. What? Did I just forgot? Sorry man. Oke aja bang. Oke, bagus, alhamdulillah. Sorry Gan, gila ya. Apa kalau misalkan lu baru muncul sekali 2 kali, gue biasanya susah inget bro nama sih. Sorry ya. Kalau Bang Rico kan udah sering interaksi, jadi gue hafal ya. Kiefies atau F-Jess. Kurang tau gue, sorry ya.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
Oh?
I did, but I was just following orders.
Oh shit, really?
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
I forgot like how feared the Udex is. Jeez. Jarang nongol bang, mereka lu live-nya pagi sih. Oh, I see. Iya Gan, gue juga mikirin awalnya ya. Soalnya gue dulu tuh mulainya emang streamnya sore bro, gara-gara kuliah kan. Jadi gue biasanya abis pulang gitu kan. Jadi gue baru nge-streaming. Cuma jadi kayak audience gue sekarang jadi kebelah gitu bro. Soalnya gue sekarang fokusnya kan ke global ya. Jadi pagi-pagi itu bagi mereka sore kan. Mungkin gue streaming sore juga bisa sebenarnya sih. Dilihat dulu aja bro minggu ini. Gue di announcement di community post gue udah nge-announce juga. Gue bakal ngetes bro hari-hari lain sama waktu-waktu lain juga di mana gue bisa streaming. Soalnya gue mau mulai nge-ramp up aja gitu kayak frekuensinya ya. Soalnya gue kontennya agak kurang nih, cuma 3 kali seminggu doang. Jadi ya sudah stay tune aja. Semoga yang di Indonesia juga bisa ngetunin ya. Palingan sore atau malam sih ya kan biasanya. Cuma gue nyari konten yang buat orang Indo juga sih bro. Soalnya gue cuma taunya ya konten buat global sih.
Domenico, where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Oh.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place. Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first.
I like how flat, like, Neuvillette voices. It's like, oh man, he's seething right now.
If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
Right. To reduce the panic among the populace as well.
Alright then, let's head to the fortress right now.
Alright. Ooh. The remains of the past day. Unfinished comedy. World quest? Yeah, I'll just continue current quest right now. Yay! Is this the one? It is. Okay. Let's go to the fortress then. This is a long quest line, huh? I expected it would be, well, not this long. I guess we're talking to Ryosley first. This is a long single day where, like, Neuvillette is on his day off right now. Shit, man. I hope the chat is working well, by the way. Do let me know if it doesn't show up on the screen.
It's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Hello. Oh! Shit. If we walk all the way here, will we be getting, like, those words as well?
Welcome to the Fortress of Meripede, dear esteemed guests.
We're back! Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself! Guess we made a name for ourselves at this place.
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase.
Alright.
I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
Really now?
Who does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he? To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
He's got the same concerns we do.
Right.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
Ooh, alright. The Udex himself, dude. Hell yeah. Everyone is afraid of him, and now he's here in person.
That's an easy one.
Face your sins, Domenico!
I think he's at.
Oh, did I hear someone say Melazine? What happened?
Hello, Sijuine.
Sijuine!
A Melazine named Kiara received a threatening letter.
Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here.
Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
Oh, we got the whole city looking after her, don't worry.
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
Head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal?
Oh!
Ridesley.
Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you.
Oh?
That's your only demand, correct?
Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial. I urge you to set aside any concerns. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa!
Ooh.
If Paimon were you here, Chris, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Yo!
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that.
Of course.
But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Please come with me to the infirmary.
Oh, fuck. Another one?
And watch...
What is this? An opportunity for... Oh. For fuck's sake! We're doing everyone's quest, huh? Sheesh! It's been almost 3 hours! Are you shitting me? Well, shit! Hold on. My eyes. Well, shit, man. I guess I won't be able to finish this. I need to go. Okay, let's see. How can we solve this? We're doing Lini's quest line today as well, right? So I guess we can finish Linnea's questline today, or I can do it tomorrow, next week, and we'll finish all of the quest. Because holy shit! I mean, this has been a long journey, to be fair. I mean, it's been almost 3 hours. I can stream longer usually, but due to my current situation, I can't really do it. But, oh man. Yeah, this is hard. You know what? Due to some real life matters to attend to, I have to end the stream here. So I will make a new thumbnail where we have all 3 characters on the thumbnail, okay? Hopefully next week will be like a long Genshin stream, because it will be. Oh man, shit, dude. I thought I could have finished that sooner, but I guess not. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. We'll finish all of the quest line, because Linnea's quest line is almost over, and Neuvillette seems to be in the middle of it. But we need to do some of Ryosley's quest line to finish Neuvillette's quest, because Neuvillette is the last one, right? I guess. But yeah, I guess I'll end the stream here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll play the outro song here. I do apologize, man. But yeah, I think I can stream this early again. I usually start around 6 or 7, but starting at 5 opens up a lot of like my time slot for like real life stuff. So I'll be sure to keep that in mind. I'll consider streaming on like afternoons as well. I'll see you guys there, okay? Thank you for tuning in. I said that earlier, but fuck it.